now for about 2.5 years. When I was introduced to the business, I wasn't looking for a business opportunity. I was quite happy with my job, so I was working as a solicitor. I'd done that for over 13 years, and I absolutely loved it. I was really, really passionate about law. I'd wanted to be a lawyer since I was really, really young, so that'd always been my dream. However, what happens, as anybody that's been in the corporate world will know, is the more senior you get, the more is expected of you. And what that meant for me is, as I progressed up the career ladder, I became under more stress. I was having to work longer and longer hours. I worked evenings, I worked weekends, I even worked on holiday. And it left me feeling really, really overwhelmed and a little bit unfulfilled as well, because that was my dream and it wasn't really panning out the way that I'd planned it. Then I had 2 children, and anybody that works and has children, you'll know what you find is that it brings a lot of juggling. So I started to feel really frustrated that I wasn't able to be the mum that I wanted to be, and also manage that successful career that I'd worked really, really hard for. So whilst I wasn't looking for a business opportunity, I was looking for my life to be a little bit different, and that's when Forever sort of found me. Literally picked me up off the street. So I was a contact marketing victim, as I call it. And when I was introduced to the business by a lovely lady who is sitting up there, I was completely sceptical, because I didn't believe what I saw really when I looked at the business presentation, because I'd worked really, really hard throughout my career, and there's absolutely no way I could believe that you could achieve a similar income on part-time hours. That just didn't make any sense. It'd taken me 7 years of hard work to qualify as a solicitor, and then I'd spent 10 years since then building up my career. So there's absolutely no way you can do it on 10 or 15 hours a week. It just didn't, it just didn't seem believable. And then the incentives, they, again, seemed completely out of reach and basically just too good to be true. I didn't understand that not only could you get a great income, but you could get all of these extras as well. So I was really, really sceptical. However, because I did want things to be different, I got involved. The first year of my business, very much stop and start, and that's because I suffered with a lot of self-doubt, a lot of anxiety and lacking confidence. So the fact that I'm actually on a stage speaking to you about incentives I've qualified for seems completely, completely surreal. Thank you. Okay, so in the first year in business, despite all of those challenges, as a team, we were really lucky in that we helped our upline to achieve Chairman's bonus. And as a result of that, I was really lucky that I was invited to be a guest for the Global Rally last year. And that was to South Africa. Now, again, because I didn't believe in the incentives, even travelling to South Africa, I didn't know what to expect. Part of me did still think it might actually be a bit of a sham, and we'd turn up and nothing would be there, because I just didn't believe it. And it couldn't have been further from the truth, because it absolutely blew me away. Once we got off the aeroplane in Johannesburg, there were Forever people absolutely everywhere to help us, guide us to the transportation to take us to the hotel, which was a fabulous 5-star hotel. When we went and registered, you could see the organisation that had gone into getting everything prepared, and obviously you saw the rewards as well. So the qualifiers got a fantastic goodie bag, and I absolutely love freebies, and it was amazing. And it was also the experiences. So as part of the Global Rally in South Africa, we were rewarded with a safari. So we went on a day's safari. And those sort of things don't happen to people in everyday life. So, I'd been on some fantastic corporate events and weekends away, but nobody ever took me to South Africa on a safari. That just didn't happen. It was all for free, and that was just a reward for building our business and helping other people. So it really started to make me think. And these events and these days were fantastic, because for me, I got to meet not only to spend more time with the people within my team, but also to make new cross-line connections, share business tips with them, find out how they work the business, and that's where the real value comes in, because it might be that you speak to one person or two people and you get some really valuable information that really helps you in your business, and it can have a dramatic effect on your business. So that's where the real value comes in. And obviously we had a lot of fun and celebrations as well. Then we got to experience the generosity of Forever as well. So we were encouraged to bring toys and clothing for the Pack for Phineas campaign, which is what I did. Took some of the stuff my children enjoy, and we got to give that back. We also did the Stop Hunger Now, the food packing. Again, an experience that you wouldn't find anywhere else. I was on a table with people from France, from America, from Africa. We were all there, we were dancing, we were high-fiving whilst we were packing these food parcels to go and help others. And it's a really, really good feeling, and again, an experience that I wouldn't have been able to have in any other situation. The rally itself was absolutely phenomenal. So the atmosphere was completely electric. I met people from so many different countries, everybody there celebrating success, and you can see from the photographs we had a lot of fun. And more importantly, what I saw with my own eyes were the bonuses that were given out. So there's no denying it, they were true, and they were given out to people that were completely normal, just like me, just like the people in my team. There were real people who started their business in exactly the same way I did, and they followed the same business cycle and have done everything that we could do. So obviously the penny dropped then, and I thought what I needed to do was to come back as a qualifier, because I didn't want to miss out on that. So when I got back to the UK, I looked at my figures, and I was really quite disappointed actually, because I was only 50 case credits away from being a qualifier, and I didn't realise. So that was a big, realisation, and you've heard from Ashley how they did that in a week. So yeah, not brilliant there. But I thought I had to take it seriously if I wanted to be a qualifier. So the first thing I did was to download the company policy. So if you've not read the company policy, please do. It's got everything you need to be able to qualify for the incentives. And so then I was clear on what I needed to do. As a lawyer, that's what I do normally. I read and analyse and translate information just like the company policy, but I'd not done it in my Forever business for some reason. But then I knew what I needed to do, 1,500 case credits, me and the team, so not just on my own. And also that you can combine it from any other country. So we've got a really, really fantastic opportunity to build a global and international business, which is fantastic. And then just basically do what you're coached all the time to do, and that's break it into a plan. So look at what you needed to do. So from the April to the December, I worked out how many case credits I needed on a monthly basis, broke that down into weekly and daily activity, had those clear targets. I shared that with my team, so we all knew what we needed to do, help and share their goals as well, so you can all work together, which is really powerful. And then just make sure that we're sharing the products in the business every single day, because by doing that, we grow our business. And if we stay disciplined and we do that consistently, we're going to have momentum in our business, which will continue. So that's exactly what we did, and we achieved Global Rally, which is fantastic. So what's really exciting about qualifying for the rally is the recognition starts well before you actually leave on the rally, so it's well worth it. So as soon as you qualify, you become part of the elite VIP. So you get one of the fantastic lanyards, so I was really excited about that. And also, we got recognised on stage, we got invited to a VIP drinks reception where you get to mix with all of the successful elite within Forever, which is absolutely fantastic to be part of that group, plus a goodie bag. So again, more freebies, which is obviously really important. And then the rally itself. So what can I say? Unbelievable experience to go as a qualifier. Last year was amazing, but this year was just unbelievable. You can see, me picking up my own credit card, so it was real. I put that in the cash machine, there was cash in it, I couldn't believe it. It was real. I got my own goodie bag, which obviously I was really excited about. But the experiences, again, we got to go to the Atlantis, and you weren't just dropped off and left. There was signs everywhere. We were well looked after. We got to see the aquarium. You can see I got photobombed by a stingray. Like, when does that happen? So it was a really fantastic experience. We also had world-class training, so we had expert speakers coming, the executive team from the Home Office, even the Crown Prince of Dubai turned up for the training. So again, experiences that you're not going to have anywhere else. And then the rally itself, again, unbelievable. You've got everybody from all different countries, all excited, thousands of people just going to celebrate success. The camaraderie between the Team GB was fantastic, so we were all celebrating when any UK FBOs were up on the stage, but also celebrating any other country as well. It was such a buzz, such a fantastic atmosphere. And also you get the opportunity to build that global business. So whilst we were there, we spoke to other people from other countries, because if you want to build a business in Italy or in America, why not speak to the people that are building business there, and you get that opportunity while you're on the rally. So that's what we did, which is fantastic. Plus, you also get the opportunity to speak to people who are at the rally country, because people want to know who we are. You know, when that sort of crowd of people get together, people want to know who it is and what it is. So that's what we did. It helps you to build your business. For me, the biggest thing was the recognition, the celebration, and the memories, because I got to allow my family to have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity as well, and a holiday that we wouldn't have had otherwise, which is creating some fantastic memories for our family. I got my first bonus check again, which was incredible. I keep looking at it all the time. I'm so excited about it. And I received that on Jumeirah Beach in front of the Burj Al Arab, which was lit up in forever. So again, completely exceeding expectations. You would not expect to see that. So every time forever just goes one better. And I also seeing my team, my cross line, my upline receiving their checks and us all celebrating together. You can't put a cost on that. It's absolutely priceless. So next year, the rally destination is Dallas. I 110% believe that absolutely anybody can achieve this. With my doubts, with my fears, with my challenges, I did it, my team did it, so there's absolutely no reason why you can't do it as well. With Dallas, you're going to be able to see the aloe vera plant. You're going to be closer to the aloe plantations than you've ever been. So why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to have that on your goal board? So if it's not on your goal board, I hope you will put it on now. And I hope that I get to celebrate your success next year.